Our production version, and we came out with this 3 years ago. And what we've been doing in the last 3 years, when COVID hasn't been affecting our operations, is to focus on manufacturing. Building prototypes and flying prototypes is relatively easy. Developing the manufacturing infrastructure to do mass production is very, very difficult. And we began wing manufacturing assembly line back in Christmas of last year, and they've been coming off the line one per day. So we've accumulated quite an inventory of those. Our fuselage assembly line started up about a little bit over a month and a half ago, and it's producing fuselages at one per week, and we hope to significantly accelerate that towards the end of August. As an ultralight, there's no FAA certification required, but we have a very strict safety review board that consists of all the senior managers at Opener, plus Ed Lu, very famous astronaut, spent 6 months in the space station, also sits on the safety review board for SpaceX and for NASA's manned flight operations. And we also have Alan Eustace, former senior vice president at Google for knowledge. Also holds the world record for the highest parachute jump at, I think, 135,000 plus feet. And we required unanimous approval from the board to allow manned flight. And that approval was gotten about 3 weeks ago. We're going to be looking at a sales event this fall. And when we have the sales event, we're going to have sufficient aircraft to back up those sales so that a customer can purchase the vehicle, come in for their training, which is approximately 2 days, and we'll guide them through their first flights, and then they can take their aircraft and go fly. The price has not been finalized at this point, but will be in the next month to 2 months. Training takes about 2 days. The easy part is actually learning to fly the aircraft. That just takes minutes. But we have to go through all the safety training that's required, and we have to ensure that potentially there will be non-pilots who will be purchasing this aircraft. And as an ultralight, you don't need any formal pilot licenses or license. And we have to ensure that those individuals are brought up to the same level of standard of understanding the regulations as to what they can do, what they can't do. And they also need to understand the aircraft, how it's built, how it's designed, and all the different features of it so that they can deal with all circumstances that may arise. We did 2 flights with 2 different aircraft. The first flight was done by Eleanor, and Eleanor Lee is the manufacturing manager for Opener, and she did what we call a demo flight. So what this allows a customer to do is for their first flight is to, after training, to sit in the aircraft and basically sit back and experience what it's like to do a takeoff, a cruise flight, turn around, come back, and diagonal landing without actually requiring any input from the operator. I did the second flight, and I demonstrated the VTOL capability of the aircraft, the pure VTOL. So the aircraft rotated and ascended directly vertically, and then I descended again, demonstrated the sideways flying capability of the aircraft, its rotating capability, forward flight, and then finally I did a return to home. And that allows me then to sit back, relax, and watch the aircraft come back to the takeoff location and takeoff orientation. The vehicle currently is designed to carry a 200-pound payload, VTOL takeoff, VTOL landing, 25 miles, and to have a 20% reserve.